Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, snipping out the Madden cheese as always. I got some plays for you today out of the Seattle Seahawks playbook. A formation that I'm not entirely sure how many playbooks it's in, but it looks like a variation of a playbook that or a formation that I put out earlier in the year. It was one of the first that I put out. I think it was called the twin tight end or something. I'll pop a link for that, but I did that out of I think it was the Ravens playbook, and that's a more, common formation, but I haven't seen too many name the H wing. They have an entire series of HY off and all kind of H this and H that, because I guess they use an H back. But realistically, I don't. Maybe it's the same formation, like the H slot open. Maybe it's the same formation as other ones, but I've never seen it named this. And the play that I'm making this video about is another play that I can't say I've seen too often. It's the PA Power O. That's the basis of this video. But realistically, what started this was the halfback toss. So I'm going to start with that. You may have already seen it, but I'm going to show you it again really quickly, because the motions that I make and the setup that I make is going to mirror the PA Power O. So it's kind of important to know that. So let's start off just showing this real quick. We're just going to go random 4-3 on defense. So I'm not going to do this for too long. I already have it set up for the pass play. As you can see, I'm about 50 yards deep. I can already see too, this is going to be, they're sending an all-out blitz, but I motioned out the fullback in the original video, and that's pretty much the only adjustment that you need to make. And you can see how explosive this run can be, as I just break off a 50-yarder like nothing on the first try. So like I said, this is probably not the exact same formation. Maybe it's the same thing, they just use an H-back. But like I said, the pass play is really what's important. And I don't know what the huge difference is between this formation and that original formation I put out, but I'm sure somebody in the comments section will let me know, because they're typically kind enough. But what this video is really about is the pass play that I found. And I might show two. I might show another run play. I'm not entirely sure what'll be on here and what'll be on my Patreon. But the PA Power O sets up to be pretty glitchy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my number one running back, put him at the fullback spot, because I'm not going to be running a pass play, and I also want to make sure I have speed at my tight ends, because my tight ends are going to be key. They don't have the best tight ends here, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to run this team, who doesn't have a good offensive line really either. There's not a lot of great offensive talent on this particular roster, but I'm going to make this work. So let's go ahead and let's pick the PA Power at the bottom. And then we're going to go random 4-3, because we are in a, typically a 3 tight end set for the most part. So I don't expect to see nickels and stuff like that. If that's the case, just switch over to the run plays and pound the rock. So I'm going to motion over Penny, put him on a streak, and then I'm going to put my square route on an out route and then smart route him. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and run it just like this. Hopefully I can get good time. That there, I threw it a little bit early, but I would have liked to wait if I could. That's the plan against cover 3, but I don't know if the computer's going to do that, because they like the blitz. Whoever's calling the plays on the computer side is a blitz happy dude. So here we go. We have the running back streaking right up the middle. I'm guessing that was a cover 2, because that's typically how he's going to get deep. Yeah, the only thing this play is really missing, if I had my choice, would be a check down. And I just don't, my best option for a check down would probably be to put Carson on one of these, and he should get open, because like I said, he's not pass blocking anyway. But he'll get open for an easy catch and run if the pressure's there. That'd be my best suggestion. So like I said, once you're pounding that run, you get your opponent, paying attention to it. Pull this out, catch him off guard. Got to use your blockers. Here we go. R1 is wide freaking open. He was like 20 yards open. You can do, if you think it's going to be a cover 3, Dixon's route is really not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really throwing his way too much. So if you need an extra blocker, you can most likely take that away. This is a cover 2 here, and you can see how he's still open inside. You know what I mean? Even without that route pulling the coverage. So if you want extra blocking, by all means, just run it like this. Like I said, this is a more traditional shot look. And then we have that inside. Like I said, if you're pass lead inside, you know what I'm saying? That safety's sitting in the coverage there, just pass lead inside past them. So this is definitely, more traditional of a shot play now. Now that I only have 3 wide receivers. And that's the look. So I know we have a blitz coming. Going to take this running back and go ahead and pass block him. Hopefully he'll actually do something about it. And we're getting, we squeeze it in there on the quickest slanting route. So we're going to keep doing it this way, with all the blocking now. just to give ourselves a blocking advantage. And I don't know what that was, but this guy was still wide open. So maybe it was a blitz. I'm not entirely sure. But just based off of the fact that I had extra blocking, it didn't matter. So, you know, make your decision based off of what your opponent's doing. If he's sending a lot of heat, you know, then go ahead and set up like this. I should also be pass blocking my running back, but it's not like it really matters because he doesn't cover anybody anyway. So here we go, cover 2, right up the center again. Not quite making it as far because we're missing a little bit of, you know, the receiving routes, but you know, it's part of the catch-22 of this play. You gotta either have coverage or you gotta have receivers. You know what I mean? You gotta choose. Gotta choose what your opponent's doing. He came out of that break really late, and that tight end is just not good. I don't even know who that is, but you can see there were still some options there. He was an option. If you had an actual tight end playing that spot, you'd probably be golden. Like I said, I have no idea who this guy is. Oh, he gets behind it anyway. He gets behind it anyway. He was double teamed there for a while. I don't know why that came off, but he was being doubled. So here we go. One more time. Listen, I think I prefer this method. It's going to be more a little bit easier to get it done because of all the blocking. And we got that circle route clearing again. Actually gets the speed to take it all the way. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I don't know what the defense was. I gotta be honest, I don't always know what the defense is. I'm just looking at these two different receivers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have a clear idea of what I'm looking at all the time because I'm just kind of watching the safeties because that's what I'm attacking. Like right here. Like that circle route. That was a weird catching animation. I don't know why he stopped and like turned around, but he could have been gone. So, like I said, just have your best tight end. Obviously now, since I'm blocking Dixon, just have your best tight end who's, you know, running the route. So here we go. We're moving around. I got circle. I have my choices there. R1 almost looked like he was going to be breaking to the outside too, but circle was just wide open. Obviously, it's not a great athlete, but that was the type of animation I want. Catching it over his shoulder like that, that's the way. So here we go. House blitz. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I rolled out because they're all getting caught up, and we just roll out. We just drop a dime to circle. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just incredible. So I think that's it. If you guys want to see part 2, go ahead and hit the like button. I'll do that, or let me know in the comment section. Other than that, the rest of this is on my Patreon now, so if you want to see it, you got to be a subscriber over there. And that's it. Thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.